Dimash, River of Love featuring Renat Gaissin coming up in 30 seconds. First time reaction. Hey, hey, this is Matt Criscuolo coming to you up close and personal. And by the way, I wanted to thank a few people who supported the channel recently. Kristina Hidalgo. Nadia Holmes, Divina Albe Catalina, Holger Voigt, Jan or Jan Dalan, I don't know, Christine, thank you. Lynn Schulman, Paul Clark, Maxwell Kenny, and by the way, and also Jan Dalan, this is going to be going out, well, actually, no, I'm going to be doing a request from Jan Dalan in a little while, but right now this is just a Dimash. It's Dimash coming up. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Hit that like button if you like what's going on. All that stuff makes a difference for the channel. If there's any way that you can support the channel, in the description below, you'll see some different ways. YouTube doesn't do much for people like myself. I can't monetize like 99% of this stuff. So any kind of love and support you can give is actually very appreciated. So let's get right to it, shall we? Bam! Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Nice. Kind of almost sounds a little jazz fusion-y. Is this going to be totally no vocals from Dimash? Is this going to be an instrumental? It looks like it. I like it. I like the way he's playing. You know, it looks like that instrument, he's not playing chords per se. He's just playing the melody, and he's not, sorry to use the word just, but he's only playing the melody so far from what I've noticed. And he can play, and he sounds great. Did he write this? Did he write this? Let me know. What do you know about this particular song? I've seen this other keyboardist with him a lot, so I know that they like working with each other. I know that Dimash prefers this guy in a lot of circumstances because I've seen him before. And I just like the way they're just laying down this beautiful little cut, just the two of them. Now, granted, there's some other music going on in the background that they had to produce and layer in there. But, you know, only to kind of fill it up a little bit and make it sound a little different. But, yeah, really, really slick. I like it. Does that only have two strings? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, very emotional, kind of inspiring, hopeful. You know, he's got some nice sus chords in there to create that kind of drama. And, you know, the way he's kind of doubling with some of those little over the melody, you know, certain parts. He's got like you know, what sounds almost like a xylophone, like, you know, playing higher notes on it. But it's electronic, obviously, but it's nice, man. I'm thinking, you know, what would if he listened, you know, if he had some Pat Metheny was playing this, what would that sound like? You know, Pat Metheny and Lyle Mays, what would that sound like? You know what I mean? If Jacob Collier was involved with this a little bit, what would those chords sound like? Okay, I know, I'm like, what if? Like, Matt, what's wrong with it the way it is? Why do you have to even say that? Why is Matt saying that? Hey, Kristina Hidalgo, why is Matt saying that? I don't know why he's saying that. You know why? Because, you know, Matt's never satisfied. Matt always wants more. Matt gets bored quickly. But, okay, that's not to say that I'm bored and not satisfied with this, with Dimash. I actually am quite satisfied because Dimash is sophisticated. He throws in a lot of things in there that, you know, that make someone like me, you know, interested. When I say someone like me, I'm talking like a musician. You know, I like to hear, you know, certain harmonic and rhythmic things turn me on because I've been exposed to those, you know, chords with upper chordal extensions like ninths and 11ths and 13ths. And I know that Dimash knows all about that stuff. I wish that he would throw a little bit more of it in there. But look, he has his reasons. He's Dimash. We shall not question him. Yeah. Yeah, Dimash, huh? The guy's great, man. Never heard him do that before. I love that. That was fun to watch this little video and him playing that instrument. What's the name of that instrument? If you guys could let us know, that would be great. And I didn't want to sound like I was, you know, I have to admit that I'm a big guy on less is more, minimalism. You could apply that same principle and concept to even chords and harmonies. You know, I was saying, oh, I love all those, you know, other colors in the sonic spectrum of music, you know, all those other upper extensions of chords and stuff. When you're playing chords, you got those upper, you know, other extensions, the ninths, the 11ths, the 13ths, and the flats and sharps thereof. But, you know, I mean, even if you don't use those things, it doesn't mean you can't make really beautiful music. And that's what he just exemplified right here. You don't really need it. I will admit that if there was a couple of them thrown in there, I would have been like, yeah, you know, because I like that. It scratches the itch that I have to hear that. But that's just me, you know. I don't want to ruin it for you. I mean, it's great the way it is. It's beautiful. What do you think? Am I full of it? At any rate, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, River of Love, featuring Renat Gaissin. I guess that's who that guy is. I think I've seen him before. He certainly looks familiar to me. I don't know. But really great stuff. Beautiful little studio. Is that his home studio? Is that, you know, Dimash? Is it like 3 a.m. in the morning? They just went out to dinner, had a couple drinks, and said, hey, you know, let's go back to the studio and lay down some tracks. You know, we'll just see what comes out. Hey, yeah, let's put that down. That sounds good. Is that what happens after you have a nice dry-aged steak? I don't know. You let me know, guys. Hey, look, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And you take it easy, and if it's real easy, take it twice.